there, and welcome back to Sci-Fi for Everyone. Today we're changing tack and taking a detour into a subgenre that hits a bit harder and with a newish author who deserves your attention. Ever wondered what would happen if Blade Runner took a wrong turn and ended up in futuristic Vietnam with PTSD, a katana, and zero patience for colonial bullshit? Yeah. Welcome to 36 Streets by T.R. Napa, a brutal, beautiful slice of cyberpunk that actually remembers the punk part. If cyberpunk and noir had a moody, chain smoking child raised on Vietnamese street food and existential dread, that kid would be 36 Streets by T.R. Napa. This book is set in near future Hanoi. Think neon lights, augmented reality overlays, AI conspiracies, and the kind of street food that could kill a lesser stomach. It's got all the staples of cyberpunk: corrupt corporations, shady tech, urban decay, but this time it's told through a distinctly Southeast Asian lens, and honestly, that changes everything. 36 Streets follows our protagonist Lin the Silent One Vu, half English, half Vietnamese gangster turned reluctant anti hero with serious muscle, more ghost than Spengler, Venkman, and Stantz ever had to deal with, and just enough heart to hurt you when you least expect it. She's a gangster, a killer, all fury, a woman haunted by war, memory, and the messed up line between justice and survival. Lynn is everything a good cyberpunk protagonist should be: brutal, cynical, broken, and achingly human. She's like if Lisbeth Salander got dumped into Ghost in the Shell and told to sort out the mess with a cigarette and a machete. She bleeds, she mourns, and she questions everything. She also kicks an absurd amount of ass, and she does not mess around. 36 Streets isn't just shootouts and cybernetic implants, though, although don't worry, there's plenty of that. It dives deep into colonialism, memory manipulation, and the stories we're told by those in power. It's smart, it's angry, and it's not afraid to ask, what does freedom look like when your mind isn't even your own? Let's talk about the author for a moment. T.R. Napa is Australian, a scholar of East and Southeast Asian literature, and a multi award winning writer for his short stories and novellas. He's also a former diplomat and aid worker who has lived throughout Southeast Asia for a decade to deliver humanitarian programs. This means that he has lived and breathed the streets and the city he describes. This book has atmosphere. It pulses with Vietnamese culture, real, lived in, textured culture, not just window dressing. You can taste the street food, feel the dirty rain on your skin, and smell the moral ambiguity in every alley. And just when you think you've signed up for a cyberpunk shoot 'em up, Napa hits you with some high concept questions about identity, memory, colonialization, and the stories we're told and the ones we tell ourselves. Now, quick warning, this is not a light read. Napa's writing is tight, hugely immersive, edgier than a Hattori Hanzo sword, and punches harder than a blow from the Terminator. It hits hard in the guts and the brain. But if you like your sci fi intelligent, political, and painfully human, this book, mwah. Despite the hard hitting violence and brooding atmosphere, it's still easy to read for sci fi newbies. So, on my 4 tier book difficulty rating system, I rank this a 2, breaking a light sweat. Smart but still reader friendly, a bit of brain cardio, and a deeply atmospheric ride through a future that feels disturbingly close. And it leaves a scar in a good way. It's the perfect read for fans of Blade Runner or Altered Carbon, or anyone who likes their sci fi with a side of philosophy and a shot of post colonial spice. Or if you believe genre fiction should do more than just entertain, it should challenge, grieve, rage, and mean something. Final verdict: 5 out of 5 for cybernetic eyeballs. T.R. Napa didn't just write a cyberpunk thriller, he carved out something raw and real. This isn't dystopia as fantasy, it's a mirror, and it'll cut you if you're not paying attention. So, like the video, smash that button as if you're Lin Wu smashing corporate skulls. Subscribe for more sci-fi reviews that go deeper than just plot and pew pew pew. And hey, drop your favorite cyberpunk read in the comments or make some suggestions for sci-fi subgenres or specific books you'd like to see reviewed. That's it. Until next time.